So almost ready to get underway and getting to start. Brian Bayo.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Zach Neto. Hit in the air, right field. Ref Snyder has this one sized up, puts it away for the out. Take a look at the lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs, but this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first with one gone. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Man at first, one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from a hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. This to third, and foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Shanuel, the runner at first with two gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back here at Fenway Park, our starter in this one, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
the ball.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Runner takes off, pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. No outs, runner on second. Gets him to chase after that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Run comes in from second. In there safely.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And next for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Let's take a look at our
Romy
lineup.
Gonzalez.
A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Abraham Toro.
So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go.
Angels,
Scott
right
Kingery
fielder,
up to
Scott
hit.
Kingery.
On the ground to third. One out in the second.
Batting sixth, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
So here's d'Arnaud with one out. One out, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rafaela sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting seventh, third baseman Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And that
2-1.
skips in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Angels held in check. They're down 1-0. We head to the bottom of the
Lead
second,
off
and
for
stepping in
the
for
Red
Boston,
Sox.
Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Fastball for a strike. connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now at the plate, Cedar Rafaela. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Two. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now at Fenway, here's Joe Adell. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope. Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Nick Birdie up and loosening in the pen. Guerrero getting loose as well. Laser could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Chris Taylor now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 and 2, the count.
Outside low, and the count is even 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. Adell headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Back to the top of the order now. Zach Neto now at the plate. The 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Take your base, ball
and with
4.
2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. The 1-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Taylor, the lead runner at second. Neto at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Mike Trout. 2 on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Brian Bayo departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
And
Red
we've
Sox.
got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Nick Birdie.
68.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Ward having a lot more success on the road this season. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-2. Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And next for LA, Scott Kingery. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. That should get the dugout going. His first homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Travis d'Arnaud. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering misses. 2-2. Right through there, got it. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate, and this was the biggie here, the grand slam. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell.
Christian Campbell.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. It's Kingery again to make the play.
Now batting left fielder.
Now batting Jaron Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's a ball.
That one missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Outside corner, there's a strike. On the ground to short, Neto. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down here 5-1. On to the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting, center fielder,
And
Joe
next for the
Adele.
Angels, Joe Adele. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Ball. 2-1.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela sizes this one up. Corrals it. And that'll do it. Back here in Boston. Now it's the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jack Kachanowicz appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Alda Gary getting cranked up as well. On the ground to third. Rengifo. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Romy Gonzalez. One down, base is empty. That one
That's a
almost
ball.
got him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Adele quickly gets it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Stepping in, Abraham Toro. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2.
Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That missed inside. 2-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And that just misses.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play,
there's a swing and a drive, and that's a base hit. Toro around third, relay throw home, and he's out.
You're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man, relay throw to the plate, a perfect strike, and a great way to end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the Red
back,
Sox.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the fifth.
22.
Garrett Whitlock.
Just trying to keep this one
Whitlock.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
Foul ball.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way,
Now batting,
but that
first
time
baseman,
a little
Nolan
anxious.
Schanuel.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about
Now
the
batting,
benefits, the
designated hitter,
advantages of
Mike
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Now
He's
pitching for
pitching
the
on 2 days
Angels.
rest.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
And now it's the catcher for the
Leading
Red
off
Sox,
for the
Connor
Red
Wong.
Sox,
This is a
catcher,
guy who is
Connor
very highly
Wong.
regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that's a little bit high.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much
Now
damage,
batting,
but it's
second
close enough to where
baseman,
you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Now here is Christian Campbell. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Jansen fires. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer.
Now
Come in
batting,
and
left
just destroy
fielder,
all hope.
Karen
First two batters,
Duran.
2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Karen Duran up next for the Red Sox. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final score, 5-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.